Long story short, a friend introduced me to a video of this guy online that tells wonderful stories because it reminded her of the way I tell my stories. And I thought, it's been a long time since I've done a video, maybe I should do one about telling a story. And she said, do it. So I'm going to. This is the story about the Christmas desk decorating fandango. For those of you that don't know, I'm a little bit competitive when it comes to contests or life in general. And when somebody says contest, if it's something within my limits, my abilities, I will do everything in my power to win the crap out of that contest. To say that I'm not competitive would be like saying Mark Wahlberg was a fantastic actor in The Happening. Just, no. So when a contest comes along, I win the crap out of it. Thank you. You really love me. It's okay. I'm sure my neighbors think somebody's being killed now. That and the fact that I'm crafty led me to want to really put some A++ effort into decorating my desk this year. Last year I did this flimsy little fireplace and decided this year I'm going to make it BAM! It's going to be awesome. It's going to be 3D. It's going to come out from my cabinet. People are going to walk by and be like, what the shit is that? When did I become gangster? This year it's going to be massive. It's going to come out from my cabinet. It's going to be like 3D. There's going to be flames. I'll be in the top 3, if not first. So I take home a crap load of empty boxes from work. One Friday, and I paint. I get my craft on, and I get all my supplies out. I got my paints, I got my paintbrushes, I got my paper, I've got random stuff that I didn't even use, but I made this chimney. I made pieces of chimney, a brick chimney of glory. It's fantastic. So I brought it to work, and I had like duct tape, and I was going to tape it to the thing. It was going to be awesome. So I sat on the floor, and I built it. I removed handles. I was breaking stuff to make this stuff. I painted it. I was a freaking Picasso, okay? So I took the black paint and the white paint, and I mixed it together, and I made gray. Oh, oui, that is a beautiful gray. Why don't I have anything gray? Gah! Like a palette. What is that? Frick! It looks like a gray brick building. Can't really do French accents. One day. So, whoa! Did you enjoy the ride there? So I'm sitting there, putting this thing together, duct taping the ever-loving hell out of it to make sure that it stays. It's gotta be good, right? So I sit on the ground all nice and ladylike because I had to sit low to prepare myself to make this fireplace chimney on my desk. So I sit like a lady, as I always do at all times. What? It's comfortable. And I begin the construction of my fireplace. It holds strong. It looks good. It's protruding forth from my cabinet. I'm getting excited. It's looking fantastic. And I start envisioning the end result. What it's going to be like. How awesome it's going to be this year. I make it. I'm proud of it. I go home. Super proud. Everyone's like, oh, look at that. It's a chimney. I haven't even finished making it, but they all know what it is because it looks lovely. So I go home. Have a nice evening to myself. Had a bath. I ate dinner. Then a friend texted me and wanted me to go karaoke. I did not say no. One always sings impromptu when requested. What's that? You want me to sing right now? I really couldn't. I'm not prepared. Drumming my pen with his fingers. Next morning, I come in ready to put a good hour or so on this deck. Ready to put a good hour's worth of time into this desk decorating. Gotta work at some point, right? Come through the door. Around the corner. And it's gone. It's gone. One piece of the 8 pieces I put up the day before was on the ground. The rest of it, nowhere to be found. Until I walked around my desk and then it was laid nicely on top. But that's not the point. I put a lot of time into that. I come around the corner and it's gone. My baby. My pride and freaking joy of desk decorating gone. Everybody knew I was angry. Everybody was tiptoeing around me because they knew how I would react. Outwardly, I held a silent calm for a while. Nostrils flaring. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 coworkers that day had to put the little bug in my ear of, do you really think it all fell down? Like I could see a piece of it falling down. Yeah, but all of it? Now here's the thing. First thought when I walked into the building, was somebody took it down. But of course I knew that was crazy. Who would sabotage my pride and joy, my work, my heart, my art? Like that. Who would be in the office after the day ends and have the audacity to rip down my fireplace? Even though I have 3/4 of a roll of duct tape on it, it must have just been really crappy duct tape and fell down. It happens. Duct tape is known for not being able to hold things together. I am oozing a very scary, eerily calm anger. A person who saw me come around the corner into work and see that it was down asked me, what happened? Really? Oh, came back at 11 o'clock last night and tore that crap all down because I had a brain fart and realized I could do so much more. I don't know what happened. I came to work and it was down. Rude. Rude. It's like you go out for dinner with a friend and when you come back to your place, somebody broke in and stirred shit up. And that friend turns to you and goes, what happened? Tomorrow I am bringing Gorilla Tape. And for those of you that don't know what Gorilla Tape is, it's the best tape out there. It really is. It's this black tape and it's strong, like it just, oh, it's amazing. I don't know why I didn't use it in the first place. Maybe because I thought duct tape would be okay, but it wasn't really because duct tape apparently doesn't do poop. So I come back in with my paints, with my crafts, with my duct tape, with a stapler, and I'm this close to glue gunning all of that to my cabinet. I'll pay for it. I knew that if I put that fireplace up and it came down again, somebody's messing with my shit. So I put it all together, sitting like a lady. I built it that day, and it's glorious. Then I had to actually go do some work. Not even an hour after I had it up. That's what she said. Oh, that's what she wished. A colleague came to me, and this fellow colleague, she knows my love for crafting stuff because she herself is decorating her desk epically. We are in competition. The sides on your fireplace, they fell. And I laughed. Oh, did I laugh? I chuckled. Oh. What? You're kidding. Right? Fuming. Fuming because I know that there is no way in hell that that fireplace fell down. Because I used Gorilla Tape, which is a very small step away from super gluing it to the damn doors. I went back there with such a rage that the people around me could feel it. They haven't even spoken to me. They just looked at me and they felt my emanating anger. I got up and I was in heels. You're wearing heels. It's like driving a car when you're mad and you drive faster because it makes you feel better. When you have heels and you can go cluck, 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 all the way back to your desk. And slam doors and look people in the eye and just be angry. Very angry. So angry it's really not healthy. That's okay, I'm working on it. What people don't realize is that though on the outside I appear very much like on the inside, I'm very much like I use the good tape. I use the good tape. So I do that coming through the door and rounding the corner moment all over again. Come in through the door. Angry, broken, seething, ready to look at what would be the shambles of my fireplace. I was on fire, you could say. Eh? Yes. As I come around the corner, It's perfect. Had a moment of no. She would not lie to me about something like this, knowing that I just went through this emotional roller coaster with it not even a day ago. So I walked up to it and made sure that she didn't just kindly, out of the goodness of her heart, put it back together. That mother lied to me. Still mad, just a little less angry. Storm all the way back. I don't even go the employee side. I walk around the client side and walk up to her desk. And I yell, "You!" and then mouth the word asshole. Because there was a client right next to me in the other stall. Can't really start cussing in front of them, you know. Not really professional. Needless to say, she was laughing to tears because she thought it was hilarious. Oh, it was funny. You just wait, dear colleague. You play tricks very well. But I know how to play them too. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy the desk decorating contest, because your desk looks great. Ba-bam! To be continued.